Hello, Pumas. For this activity, you will need to have your notebook ready with page 28 glued in. So right now, take a moment, make sure that you have page 28 glued into your notebook and a pencil ready. So when we are finding a percent or a part or a total or whole, we can use our percent proportion model. Like you've seen in class, we've been using this to find the part. And today we're going to use this same ratio thinking to find the whole or the total in a percent proportion. So the steps are exactly the same as they were for finding the percent of a number. So this question asks, what is, or 5 is 25% of what number? So first we have our percent here. So right away I'm going to write that, note that right in this part of the proportion. So we write a percent as the percent number out of 100. Now over on this side, I'm going to go ahead and put in my equal sign, and then I'm going to look for the other number in the problem and talk about what its role is in this situation. So it is 5. And so 5, I have to decide, is it part or is it the total in this situation? And if it says 5 is 25%, if 5 is 25%, is it the total? No. So that means 5 is going to be the part. So we're going to place a 5 in that part of the proportion. Now we look at this proportion, and what we're trying to find is this missing number. And when we find it, we're going to know that that is the total. So let's go ahead over here to this box in step 2. On your notes, you should have everything filled in step 1 so far. If you need a little bit of extra time, go ahead and pause the video now. But if you're ready to move on, let's fill in what we already have into the percent proportion for step 2. So I know I have 25 out of 100, and know that equals 5 out of something. So there's a really great hint here, and it says simplify if necessary. So I look here, and I see that I could simplify 25 out of 100. I could also just jump right from 25 to 5 using a big 1 and what operation would get me from 25 to 5 using that big 1? So I hope you said it would be division. We're going to divide by a big 1. And the big 1 will be something that would get 25 divided by that equals 5. And I know that 25 divided by 5 equals 5. So I'm going to replace my big 1 with 5 over 5. Now I have one little math problem here down at the bottom to do that will reveal this mystery number to me. And it's 100 divided by 5, and that is 20. Okay, so right now I want you to go to step 3. We have the answer now, but go to step 3 in your notes. And we're going to, once again, rewrite this whole situation. So we have originally 25 over 100. And we know that we had 5 as the part. The total is, now we know from our previous page, when we divided 25 over 100 by 5 over 5, we got 20 as our total. So underneath those two boxes, you're going to write 5 is 25% of 20. That is the sprinkles on your ice cream sundae of this math problem. You can pause for a minute if you need to take some time to write that, But if you're ready to move on, I just want you to take a look at this reminder. So here are the steps you're going to do for each of the following problems when you're practicing. You are going to first set up the proportion. Give yourself some space in between when you're writing your proportion. So you'll write a fraction bar and then skip all this space here. And then you'll write an equal sign and another fraction bar on the other side. So you have room for your big one work. And then you'll simplify if you need to, but sometimes you can just use equivalent fraction thinking to find the missing number right away. Okay, so let's take a look at this first problem. I'm going to help you set up the proportion to begin with. This is number 1 on your practice worksheet for today. It doesn't actually say number 1 on it, but it's the top question. If you don't have this worksheet, please make sure that you get one from your teacher. Okay, so if you're ready, we're going to start with looking at this question right here. Are we finding the part, the whole, or the percent? So let's look at the question. And it says 10 is 20% of what number? And remember on our first question, if we were thinking about if we know what the percent number is, 10 is 20%, then that 10 is the part, and that means we are looking for or finding the total. So right here we can say right whole or total. Those mean the same thing. Now we're going to fill in our percent proportion. If you need to pause the video, go ahead. If you're ready, we're going to write that percent as a fraction. So we're going to write 20 over 100. Now my proportion all set up, so now I can go ahead and put the part in the part position. I want you to write part and total here. So you can remind yourself that the part goes on the top and the total goes on the bottom. And then what is the part that we were given in the question? And you are correct, I hope. It is 10. That was the part we were given in the problem. Can you see a relationship that would bring you from 20 to 10? If so, you go ahead and use your big one. Dividing 20. What would we divide 20 by to get 10? We would divide by 2. So our big one is 2 over 2. And now we can go ahead and finish up the math and get our mystery number. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So if 10 is 20% of a number, that number would be 50. So I want you to just write 50 over here. That is your answer. And that is how I want you to do the problems on the front side of that worksheet. On the back side, there are some more problems, and they have a situation or a scenario in them. And I want you to answer each of those questions. And when you're showing your work, you must have your percent proportion drawn like that. So just use that as an example or guide as you go through the problems.